Obesity has become a global problem, with more and more people becoming overweight. The main cause is consuming more calories than are burned, but the reasons for this are complex. Various factors, including genetics, lifestyle, environment, and psychological issues, contribute to weight gain. Understanding why people struggle with excess weight is important for addressing the health challenges of obesity. Here are 7 reasons why people are overweight. Number 1. Poor diet, unhealthy eating habits. A big reason people gain weight and become obese is eating too many highly processed, calorie-packed foods that don't have many nutrients or fiber. Studies show that people who eat these ultra-processed foods take in hundreds more calories each day than those who eat mostly whole foods. Even when both diets have the same amount of calories, sugar, and fat. This happens because ultra-processed foods are designed to taste really good and are easy to overeat. They are also cheap and heavily advertised, making it easy for people to eat too much salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats. The large amount of these tasty but unhealthy foods in our diets is a major cause of obesity. Number 2. Lack of physical activity, sedentary lifestyle. Not being active enough and having a sedentary lifestyle are major reasons for the obesity problem. When people don't move much, they burn fewer calories each day. In the US, leisure time physical activity has dropped a lot in the past few decades. By 2010, over 50% of women and 43% of men said they didn't exercise at all. This lack of activity has been linked to increases in average body weight and BMI. Studies show that even moderate exercise, like walking for 3-4 hours a week, can help prevent weight gain, especially for people who start at lower weights. On the other hand, people who sit too much and don't burn enough calories are more likely to gain weight over time. Staying active is important for managing weight and preventing obesity. Number 3. Genetics. Genetics play a big part in making some people more likely to be overweight or obese. Different genes can affect how our bodies manage metabolism, hunger, calorie intake, and fat storage. Most people who are genetically prone to obesity have many gene variants that increase hunger, reduce feelings of fullness, and lead to eating more calories. Some rare cases are due to single gene mutations, like leptin deficiency, which severely affect appetite control and energy balance. Other genetic factors influence how fast we burn calories at rest and where our body stores extra fat. While diet and exercise are important, people with certain obesogenic genes find it much harder to stay at a healthy weight, even with good habits. Their genes make it easier for them to gain weight, especially in today's world with lots of high-calorie foods. Thank you for making it this far. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Number 4. Food addiction, overconsumption. Certain highly tasty, processed foods high in fat, sugar, and salt can make people addicted, causing them to overeat even though it leads to weight gain. These foods trigger the brain's reward system just like drugs do, leading to addictive behaviors. People with food addictions have strong cravings and feel withdrawal symptoms when they can't get these unhealthy foods, similar to drug addiction. Studies with animals show that exposure to sugary, fatty foods can cause binge eating and obesity, mimicking food addiction in humans. Overeating can happen in 2 ways: eating a lot in a short time, binge eating, or constantly snacking, compulsive grazing. This addiction to tasty processed foods makes it hard for people to listen to their normal hunger signals, causing them to overeat and gain weight. Number 5. Lack of sleep. Not getting enough quality sleep can mess up the hormones that control appetite and metabolism, leading to overeating and weight gain. When you don't sleep enough, your body makes more hunger hormones like orexin and ghrelin, and less of the hormone leptin, which tells you when you're full. This makes you feel hungrier and eat more. Lack of sleep also affects how your body handles blood sugar and stores fat. It increases cravings for high-calorie foods by activating the brain's reward system. Studies show that even a little sleep loss can make people eat hundreds more calories each day. Over time, this can cause significant weight gain due to increased hunger, calorie intake, and metabolic problems. Number 6. Medications. Certain commonly prescribed medications can unintentionally cause weight gain. Antidepressants like SSRIs, Paxil, Zoloft, Prozac, and tricyclic antidepressants often led to weight gain, with about 25% of users gaining 10 pounds or more due to increased appetite and carb cravings. Diabetes medications such as insulin, sulfonylureas, thiazolidinediones, and meglitinides can also cause weight gain by promoting calorie storage. Antipsychotic drugs like Zyprexa and Risperdal are known for significant weight gain issues too. Other drugs that might contribute include corticosteroids for kids and some blood pressure medications. These medications can disrupt the hormonal signals that control appetite, metabolism, and fat storage, making it easier to overeat and gain weight. Patients taking these drugs should monitor their weight and consider alternative treatments if necessary. Number 7. Stress, emotional eating. Stress and negative emotions like anxiety, anger, boredom, or sadness often cause people to eat for comfort. They usually choose high-calorie, low-nutrient foods that are rich in fat and sugar. When stressed, hormones like cortisol and insulin increase, making people hungrier and crave salty or sweet foods. These foods can temporarily reduce stress, creating a cycle where people keep eating them to feel better. Research shows that stressed people, especially women with long-term stress, tend to overeat and make unhealthy food choices to handle their emotions. While this emotional eating might provide short-term relief, it leads to consuming too many calories, which can cause weight gain over time. To break this habit, it's important to manage stress and find other ways to cope with emotions. In summary, the rise in obesity rates is being driven by a complex interplay of factors, many of which extend far beyond the simplistic notion of just eating too much and exercising too little. While poor diet and physical inactivity are indeed major contributors, the provided research highlights how genetics, prescription medications, lack of sleep, addiction like food behaviors, stress, and other psychological influences can severely disrupt the biological systems regulating appetite, metabolism, and weight. These factors make it extremely difficult for certain individuals to avoid becoming overweight or obese, even with considerable effort. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.